guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're a subscriber, hey, I'm Shalana, and as you can tell from the title, today is our very first video back for 2024, and I would like to say a happy new year to each and every one of you guys. I hope that you all have a blessed year, a prosperous year. May this year be better than the year before. Right, guys, I hope that everything that you wish for yourself comes to pass for this new year and everything be alright. So again, as you tell from the title, we are going to talk about vision boards, how I created mine, and other things. So if it is interested in that video, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so hi. Welcome back to my video. I'm so happy to have you all back here. Thanks again for your support. Thanks for coming back 2024 to rock with me, and let's pray that this year be one of many things, many good things, right? So before we get into the tea of everything, or what is the tea really, but anyway, before we get into the things that we want to talk about this video, let's do a very brief recap of 2023. Now many things haven't been shown here, right guys, because I think that I'm quite private in terms of my personal life, so there's not much things that you already know about, but I would say that 2023 was difficult in many ways than one. It has been extremely difficult, but I must still give praise and thanks to the man above, that he continued to keep me and he continued to meet me where I am, and he continued to hold me steadfast in everything, so I don't fall fully to the ground. Right? So in the beginning of the year, I think I let you all know that my aunt passed. That was so shocking and so hard to deal with, right guys? It was to the point that I did not even attend her funeral, and I think I let you all knew that what made it hard especially is not the fact that she died, but the fact of who she is, and it was so close to home because out of all my grandmother children, right, she was the first to die, so it just hit that, hey, that's my mom's sister, she's so close to home, right? It just shows that age is picking up on who is my family, who is my my backbone then. And it's like age is picking up, illness will come, sickness will come, old age coming, and eventually the reality of something that we must face. So it was difficult to deal with, and I option to stay far away from that. Anyway, fast forward 9 months later, my uncle decided that he is the next, right? But this, instead of it being a brother, it was a brother-in-law, and in-law in that point is that's my uncle, right? And that was another one that had my anxiety up here, right? And I wouldn't say my anxiety, I'm willing to choose my words, that had anxiety up here, right? I couldn't sleep. That days that I didn't sleep, I couldn't understand, like, you just get sick, you end up in the hospital, and before you know it, you're home, then you're back in the hospital, and you die. Listen, 2023 was traumatic in the best way I could say it. It was traumatic. In the whole wrap-up of 2023, one lesson that I will say that I learned is that to watch what you say, watch your mouth, watch what you say to others. In any aspect of life, sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to keep calm and just hold it together. As much as you want to blow up on that person, as much as you think that you have been wronged by that person, or the person shouldn't have done what it did, or whatever like that, sometimes you just need to take a step back, cool yourself off, and keep calm, and just wait for whatever is you to blow over a little bit before you address it. In the sense of that, how else can I put it? Sometimes the things that we say isn't necessarily need to be said the way that we say it. So you can express your hurt, you can express your disappointment, you can express all the things that you feel in a mature manner, where you don't have to be disrespectful, where you don't have to offend the other person, but you can let them know, how did you affect me, how did you bother me, right? And bring a point across that it might actually hurt them of the fact that they hurt you, right? Without being disrespectful or hurtful, or so that is one thing. Because, and why I say that as well, is sometimes the person that you may be dealing with, the person in the situation, you don't know, not everybody is the same. But have people who you will pop off at the mouth, you'll pop off in your attitude and your demeanor and stuff like that, and you'll go hug and make up and kiss up a week or two from then, or probably the same day or later on in the week, right? But it has some people who will hold that, and they want to hold it and hold it against you, right? As much as you may not be wrong, in the sense of, I didn't do anything wrong, and because you hurt me, this is how I felt and this is how I reacted. I am reacting out of hurt. But they want to be victim. Am I making any sense? Right? And because they want to be victim, and it come like you put yourself in a position that created that victim, like, I'm the one that got hurt because you said that to me, X, Y, and Z, when I didn't see anything to you, I wasn't disrespectful to you, etc. So yeah, 2023, one of the things I always knew that, but I've learned that sometimes dealing, especially with the person, know the person that you're dealing with, and sometimes it just takes you walking away in the heat of the moment and cooling down before expressing your hurt. And you can express your feelings without being disrespectful to that person. That will make them feel even worse than if you was disrespectful to them. Yeah. So now that we finished with 2023, that was then, it is now, and we need to, get on with it. Right? So the first thing we're gonna talk about is goals. So, as we like to say, we just plan, but God plan is better. But regardless of that, we still gonna put things in place, just to have an idea of where we're going. We may not always reach there, but so let's start off creating goals or planning goals. So we need our goals to be smart, right? So what is little notes here? So if you see me looking down, that's why, right? But what do we want our goals to be? Our goals need to be specific. It needs to be measurable. It needs to be achievable. It needs to be relevant, and it needs to be time bound, right? SMERT, to be smart, right? So when we talk about these different things, when we say it needs to be specific, we need to ask ourselves, like, what needs to be accomplished in this particular goal, right? Like, who's responsible for it to be taken in order to achieve that particular goal? It needs to be specific, right? Because a lot of times we make goals, but we're not really, going into the nitty-gritty of things as to, okay, I want to do that, but how am I getting there? Right? It needs to be measurable. Like, how much of this goal would you like to see? Right? what you would like to see, right? It needs to be achievable, right? So it's like, as I said on my notes, right? Is your objective something you can reasonably accomplish? So you don't want to, oh, I will save $2 million in a year. Now it may have some people who could, but if we be reasonable as probably a minimum wage person, or a little higher, but you have bills and you have children and you have all these different things, you may not be able to save $2 million in a year. Probably you could, but for me, I can't. So that's not, it's not reasonable for me, right? Is it relevant? Why are you setting this goal? What's your reason, right? Is it relevant to something at the moment, right? Don't set a goal that it don't make sense. It don't fall into place. Like you want to set a goal that just, right? Like, for instance, I'm going to climb Mount Everest and reach the top, but I never been in shape. I never exercise. I never train. I never do any of these things. But I'm willing to climb Mount Everest right now. It's in the next 2 weeks. When, how is that relevant to right now? Do I need to? Okay, probably not, right? And then it needs to be time bound. When will you start this goal, and when will you have an expecting time of ending my skincare, right? So I just put it a broad thing, skincare. So let's bring that being a smart goal. So my skincare, as I said, it is a broad thing. So we starting with S. It needs to be specific. What needs to be accomplished? I want to achieve clear skin, or close to clear skin. That is what I want to achieve. Who is responsible for it? I am responsible for such. What are the steps needed to take to achieve this? I either need to watch my diet of the things that I'm eating, probably that is causing me to have breakouts. I need to visit a dermatologist that would be able to give me a professional diagnosis of my skin and what may be happening. I need to have a skincare routine. So I can watch my diet, I could go to the dermatologist, but if I'm not putting the different things that they recommend to me into practice, it wouldn't happen, right? So I need to have a skincare routine that I follow diligently, both night and day, that will help me achieve my goal. Is it measurable? How much of the goal you would like to see? I would like my skin to be pimple free or texture free. I would like my skin to not have dark marks, blemishes, right? I would not like to have hyperpigmentation on my skin. So how much of the goal I would like to see? Right now, at least within 6 months time, I would like to see a decrease of hyperpigmentation on my skin, right? Is your objective something that can be reasonably achieved? Yes, it can, because I can go and get help from a professional who can help me get into the different things. Either I need blood tests to see if there's anything within my blood that's giving me the issues. I could try medications that could help with the skin. By wearing sunscreen to help protect the skin, by doing a skincare regimen that will help with nourishment into the skin, by cleaning my face day and night, right? So I remove all impurities on my face that will not harbor bacteria, and these are the things and these objectives are reasonable and can be accomplished, right? Is it relevant? Why are you setting this goal? Right now, I am a makeup girly, meaning I love to wear makeup. And to me, for makeup to look good, having good skin plays a big part, right? Because if your skin not smooth, your makeup application will not be smooth, right? It could be very much blended, it could be very much, but you will still see that texture. That texture is going to be amplified. Yeah, I'm just saying, right? It's going to show, right? And because I am someone always on camera because of the YouTube stuff that I do, right? I want clear skin. I don't always want to come on camera with my makeup on, right? I don't always want to walk out my house and have a makeup. You know, I want to leave my house bare face, just with some moisturizer and some sunscreen. And people would think I have on makeup. Just my eyelashes, do my brows, and people would be like, oh, her skin is so, your skin so nice. I like how your makeup look. Hi, honey, it's not makeup, it's the skin. You know, that's my skin. That's what I want. Is it relevant? Yes, it is, very much. Why am I setting this goal? Because having clear skin looks healthier, looks better, etc. Right? Time, when will you start and when will you finish? So for me, as I said, my goal is clear skin. I have started, I put a date to when I have started. And the first thing, because now judge-free zone, right? I'm unable to afford a dermatologist right now. Right? However, there is a public sector that offers a dermatologist to the public. Okay? And something I have done, I have went to the health center and I have gotten a referral letter to the skin clinic where I have dropped off my referral letter to them, and I will be given a call with a referral date, with a time, an appointment date and time in when I could come in and see the dermatologist. And that was my first step. So I have already started. In the meantime, while I'm waiting on the professional, I wash my face morning. I still try to have a skincare routine where I still apply moisturizer on my face and I still apply a sunscreen. I don't know if you all noticed, but if you look at me, I don't really have much texture. Even through the makeup you can see that. It's just I have the dark marks, right? And I'm wearing stuff like sunscreen and stuff like that that will help, help minimize the exposure of the hyperpigmentation with the sun. Making sense? Hope I'm making sense. Right? So this is how you could go about using SMART to set goals. Different things that I have put on my vision board this year kind of entwine with each other and kind of, I don't know if y'all see it, but I'm gonna pop in a video here to let y'all see how it is I digital vision board using Canva. Alright guys, so the first thing that I do here is I go into Pinterest and I look for the different photos that I would like to use, and I search it here, vitamin aesthetic or discipline. You're looking for nice photos that will be inspirational to you. You click it, you download it, and you save it to your phone so you can use it. So you see me here, then scrolling through to see which one I prefer. And yeah, after that, I'm going into the Canva app because I'm using it on my phone. I'm going into the Canva app and look for a vision board. As you can see, I have vision board in the search box there, and now they have hundreds and thousands, and I'm looking for a free one because I don't have the pro app. So I look for one that best fit me and I take that on. And after that, I'm going in to start uploading my pictures in various places and rearrange it to make it look cute and nice for me. So that's what you're gonna see I'm doing here. Now that I'm finished, I'm just going in. I click the upload button on the far right, and then I'm clicking download, and I will download it. And now I will go into my gallery and stuff, and to resize it, and I can place it anywhere that I want to. And this I will be putting it as my wallpaper. So yeah, guys, that's basically how I do my vision board digitally. That's how I did my vision board for myself. But as you all know, I'm a mom, so my goals is not only based on myself. I have goals for my child as well. Goals what I would like for her to achieve. Right? Because she is studying that. She does doing what she need to do as children do. Right? So the goals that I have for my child are to read and to save. Read fluently and with understanding, and learn how to save money. Now that we finished with that, let's get into another thing. A prayer jar. Yeah. And so if you look over on social media, a lot of persons who have Christian based channels or speak a lot about their Christianity, but in their channels you will hear them speak about prayer boards. But I'm not doing a prayer board, I'm doing a prayer jar. For me, a prayer jar is an object or a jar that is filled with special prayer or requests, right? So when any special prayer that you may have or requests that you may have, you can jot it down, you can write it down, and you can place it in that jar. For me, it is also used as a tracker, because when any prayer that I place in there, I place it with faith and trusting and believing that God is going to answer me. And when that jar, I do decide to open that jar, whether it be end of year, whether when the jar is filled, whenever I decide to open that jar, it's like a tracker for me to say, hey, you knew I pray about that? Look at here. Right? Because I have had instances where, in prayer or, just reflecting and meditating and stuff like that, you got something hit you like, hey, I used to pray about XYZ, and it came to like it happening, like I'm living in that prayer right now, or this happening that I pray about that back when, right? So that is basically what my prayer jar is about, right? You will see other people's prayer boards and stuff like that. I don't really come and speak about my religion or my religious beliefs and stuff like that here, but yes, I believe in God, right? And I'm not here to convert anybody or to make anybody do anything, but hey, this is what I do. Well, this is something new that I'm going to do actually, right? Just out of faith, out of, because I've seen it happen already where I pray for things and it came to pass. And I just want that, hey, I prayed about XYZ at so and so time or so and so dates, and if it's a year time, 2 months time, 3 months time, a day. look at here, that's showing and building my faith in God. So I'm going to show you guys what my prayer jar looks like. So it was a clear, as you can see, a clear jar with a top, okay, that your hand can actually fit down in there, right? And I have 2 scriptures here on my jar. This one is Matthew 21:22, and this is Luke 1:37, right? The first, Matthew 21:22 is, all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer believing, ye shall receive. And Luke 1:37 is, for with God nothing shall be impossible, right? And the things that goes in here, right, is like based on health. You're praying for health, healing, right? Marriage, family, motherhood, right? I have friendship, identity, my purpose, my goals, a job, business, finances, right? So you can put whatever you want in terms of your prayer jar, but this is what my prayer jar is like. These are some of the topics in which I will be praying and placing in here. And you can also have like prayer requests like from other people who may ask you to pray for them, right? But I'm not like in the church like that where people come to me to ask for any prayer. But regardless of what, even if you want to pray for your friends, even if someone in the church may not come and ask you, but you could put your little prayer, you could put that here as well, right? Any type of request, whatever, right? And when doing this, as it says, you have to pray, not only just pray, but believing that whatever you are praying is going to happen. Whatever you are asking for is going to come true, and it shall be received in the name of Jesus, right? And we also have to understand that with God nothing is impossible. As impossible as it may seem, we may sound delusional, we may look delusional to others, but as long as you know and I know, right, and we God know, ain't nobody can tell us anything, right? We may seem delusional for right now, but listen, I will be looking delusional until I say I told you all. But anyway, for me, my prayer are very like between me and God, right? So it's not like what going on in here will be established to others. When I do start putting my prayers in here, it's between me and my God, right? It's in here and it's not placed for people to see, or it's not in a, because we don't have to establish that to the world, right? And also I have some index cards here that I will be writing on these index cards, whatever prayer it is. I will put a date on it as to when I'm writing those prayer, and I will be folding it so it will not be just placed down inside. Can it even fit inside? Curiosity. It can't even fit. Like it can't even fit, right? But either way, right, it will be folded and placed in here, guys, and it's something sacred, something secret. When they say go into your closet and pray, this is something that it's not for the world or family and to be accessing. No, that's not the purpose of this. This is to be left alone. It's not to be played with. It's just, you see it, you leave. Don't touch it. Right, guys? So yeah, that's what that is. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you all got something from it. So comment down below, what is one of your goals for 2024, whether it's a goal that you're repeating or not, but you're repeating it with the intention of getting it down, either right, you're getting it fully right, or you're getting as close to right as possible. But whatever your goals are for this year, comment one of them down below. Probably somebody else may have the same goal and you all may be able to help each other out how you achieve that goal. You never know. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great 2024, and I'll see you all in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me at Shalana Aesthetic on both Instagram and on TikTok, and I'll see you guys in another video later.